Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, January 22nd, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. Our energy mantra for today is I offer nurturing to my vibration. And today we have the moon shifting into Pisces. So we have Mercury now retrograde, which is kind of taking our mind a little bit offline, returning us inward a little bit, and Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, stirring some stuff up, changing some things around. And then the moon in Pisces comes in and brings in an element of daydream, brings in the elements of magic and the mystical. And I think this is really cool. If we look at my video from yesterday where I was saying returning to a place of innocence, and we bring in this energy of this Pisces, this again reminds me of that energy. Return to that place of innocence. With the moon in Pisces and then Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, this all together can take you back to that place where your mind is open, where other dimensions, other realms, other things thought to not exist or be impossible maybe can be possible. Maybe you can catch a glimpse of them, such as fairies, possibly unicorns. And I know that sounds silly, but return to the place of innocence where that is possible and open your mind to the fact that there is so much in this world that we don't know, that you can never know enough to say, no, that does not exist. And if you go to that place, you may be surprised what comes into your consciousness. That is the place where I think, dove into this journey and really, brought another level of magic into my life. And when I did open to that, I did see things. I saw one of my guides, and I saw fairies. I heard fairies, actually, before I even saw them. So, open and see what comes to you. So moon in Pisces, magic. It may also bring you more into the daydream realm. The moon is connecting to Saturn today. And I love this because I actually think this goes along with everything that I've been saying already. My favorite quote that I've ever said is, knowledge without intuition is nothing. And I think that really sums up the moon in Pisces squaring Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn in Sagittarius loves to know, wants to know the truth. And the moon in Pisces reminds us that truth is relative, and that as much as we want to know the truth, we're never going to know everything to know the whole truth. So this is opening to the truth beyond your knowledge. And this is allowing your intuition to take you on that path. And so my trip on that path and your trip on that path may be two different things. And that's okay. But be open to your own individual path. The moon is also going to be connecting with Neptune today. And so this is actually happening at 6 degrees. Neptune's finally reached 6 degrees. Slow little trek. And 6 degrees is the degree of finding balance. So find balance in this. You don't need to dive all in. This doesn't mean you need to go take, LSD or anything to make you hallucinate. You can bring any kind of vibration in now as you are. Like, what's his name? Deepak Chopra. He talks about he doesn't need to use drugs or anything to alter his moods. He meditates, and it brings in these good vibrations. It gives him those flux of good hormones that takes him to those places. So remember that. You can stay on your path. You can stay balanced in your body. But also, let that magic, let that whimsy in as you're staying, on your path. And then the moon will also connect with Mars, which is now at 8 degrees in Pisces. So, 8 degrees, I always look at 8 degrees as how you were responding to the world, your responsibility to the world. So, again, how are you responding to the magic? When you see something out of the corner of your eyes, are you like, well, that might be magic, or is it, my mind's playing tricks on me? Are you open to it? Are you open to the magic? Are you open to the mystery? The final little aspect today is the sun will be sextiling Saturn. So sun in Aquarius sextiling Saturn in Sagittarius. And as I was thinking about this, I was like, this goes way beyond the sternness of Saturn. Saturn can be like that kind of, you do this right kind of taskmaster. But Saturn in Sagittarius, meeting up with sun in Aquarius, this could bring uncanny happenings and, again, take us into that place of I don't know, the place beyond reality, the place beyond this illusion of reality of what should be. So be open to that. That's happening, let's see, that's happening in the evening. So maybe that's a good time to meditate and open your mind and see if the divine, universe, whatever, wants to put any ideas into your house, into your head, or whatever, maybe into your house. Who knows? I pulled some cards. The first card I pulled was Letting Go, and I think this is very Pisces card. This card, if you see, has a drop of water, and it's already allowing gravity to pull it. And I think if you're on this path enough that you're listening to horoscopes on a semi-regular basis, that you're on this path. So it's like, hey, allow that force, the natural force, to keep carrying you through, because you're already on it. So it's just basically be in that flow. And then I love this card too, Participation, which is like, hey, be present in it. There's that balance energy. Be present in your letting go process, in walking this path. So it's like, hey, go into it, definitely, but be present for it and participate in it and talk to the fairies, because they're pretty chatty. So that is it for today. Fairies and magic and wonder galore. Have a beautiful Thursday. Namaste.